our group has chosen Pohkong Holding Berhad as a company in this task. Okay, I would like to share to you guys about the background of company. Company was established in 26 March 1976 with its first outlet in Petaling Jaya by one of the founder, Datuk Chun Yi Siong, now Pohkong Executive Chairman and Group Managing Director. On 9 March 2004, the Pohkong Holding Berhad was listed on the main board of Bursa Malaysia. Pohkong, known as an investment holding company and Sharia compliance, and been organized into an integrated one-stop jewelry business with operation in retailing and manufacturing gold jewelry. Corporate social responsibility for this company has divided into 4, which are first, community, second, marketplace, third, workplace, and lastly, environment. Okay, we move to next presenter, Shira.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Nur Ameera Syaheera. I will proceed this presentation with my part, which is CSR for community. Pohkong is greatly concerned about Malaysian community. However, there is no record of CSR program offered by Pohkong in 2020 or 2021. So, I will do a comparison between 2018 and 2019. In 2018, more than 5 programs are particularly designed for the Malaysian population. Lung Cancer Awareness Charity, MRCA Charity Visitation, and Rotary Charity Clubs are among the programs offered by Pohkong. Pohkong has also spent more than 3 million ringgit on all initiatives. Following in that, in 2019, Pohkong will also conduct less charity and sponsorship than in 2018. They only sponsored one event, yet they also won the CSR Malaysian Award in 2019. This demonstrates how involved Pohkong in community CSR project. As I informed earlier, Pohkong has no record CSR project for the community in 2020 and 2021. This is because Malaysia is still in the pandemic phase in 2020 and 2021. It makes impossible for all of us to engage in face-to-face activity before Malaysia enters the endemic phase. Pohkong as an active company with a face-to-face programs, I believe they need time to create a good CSR program for the future. So that's all from me. I'll pass this presentation to next presenter. Thank you.
My name is Azrin Najwa binti Rosli, metric number 056090. I will continue this presentation with CSR workplace. This section is divided into 2 sub-concepts, health and safety, learning and development. There are 2 years that I will make a comparison, which is 2020 and 2021. As can be seen, Pohkong faces the challenge of the COVID-19 epidemic by providing an effective working system for all employees. Due to COVID-19, workers are driven into a new normal way of working and also interacting. Strict protocol or SOP of COVID-19 have been implemented, such as hand sanitizing, wearing a face mask, physical distancing, sanitizing all of the showrooms 3 times a day, and record temperature and information of each person entering the workplace. Meanwhile, in 2021, the company began to support the government's effort to reduce the spread of COVID-19 virus by conducting work from home methods on office staff. The same protocols implemented as in 2020. Government agencies have inspected Pohkong and determined that it complies with the existing SOP. In the concept of learning and development, in 2020, the company evaluates training needs and recommends relevant programs. It was noted that the employees dedicated 262 hours annually to training, and the company invested more than 170,000 on the training programs. Meanwhile, in 2021, there are several retail stores that had to close due to COVID-19, and the staff were encouraged to upgrade their knowledge and skill through online courses. During this year, employees dedicated 100 hours annually to training, and the company invests more than 330,000 ringgit on the training programs. That's all from me. We continue with the next presenter.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mardiah Husna, and I am going to explain about Pohkong's marketplace. So, the global pandemic had really impacted both staff and customers. Therefore, new strategies are needed, depends on the new situation. Some of Pohkong's outlets had even need to close down due to rationalize the strategies to still be in the industry. In this slide, we can see the decreases of Pohkong's retail stores from 2020 to 2021. And as at 31st July 2021, Pohkong had to close down 4 more outlets. Those 4 outlets are at Plaza OUG, Diamond Boutique Sunway, Semeni, and AM Klebang. However, Kuala Lumpur and Selangor are still managed to conquer more than half of the outlets in Malaysia and had contributed the total revenue more than the other states. And therefore, to keep maintaining the marketing and branding, Pohkong had adapted with digital marketing to increase the brand awareness and to still remain in the marketplace. On 2021, they have expanded its Facebook and Instagram followers compared to the past year. They also had introduced their own mobile loyalty program named Javelin. Though Pohkong collections have been made available at leading e-commerce sites, and as we can see on 2021, they had added one more e-commerce platform, which is on Superbuy, to expand the sales more. That's all from me. I pass the presentation to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Afiq. Now I will continue present my part, which is the environment in Pohkong Company. Firstly, in both years as well, in waste management at PKHB, Jewelry Manufacturing Facility Shah Alam, Pohkong Company adopt a strict water management system to prevent pollution of local water supply. Secondly, in terms of energy efficiency, Pohkong Company is very concerned about the need to improve the group's energy efficiency. The measures they have introduced to save energy include the use of LED lighting in all our showrooms and the switching off of electrical devices during lunchtime. The plan is undertaken to embark on further initiative to reduce energy consumption across the Pohkong Company operation in 2020 and 2021. Last but not least, in terms of compliance, in 2021, Pohkong companies will remain the same as they did in 2020, which is they strictly comply with all local environmental laws and regulations. It means all employees, contractors, and consultants are encouraged to be proactive in managing and reporting environmental issues and complaints. During the year under review, there were no cases of non-compliance. Therefore, we can see that Pohkong companies managed to maintain their performance in good condition in 2020 and also 2021. This is because Pohkong companies are responsible in imposing the environmental impact. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, I'm Nabila. Okay, move on to the next one, which is corporate governance. The first one is Principle A, which is board leadership and effectiveness. Based on Pohkong Berhad Annual Report 2020 and 2021, there are 4 main board of directors in Pohkong. The first one is Audit Committee, Risk Management Committee, Nomination Committee, and Remuneration Committee. So basically, all these committees have their own responsibilities. However, in general, the board is responsible to review and adopt company strategy and business plan, identify principal risks and ensure management system, communicate with shareholders and investors. The next point is board composition, where Pohkong complies to Bursa Malaysia security requirements, where at least 2 directors or 1/3 of the board need to be independent. Therefore, Pohkong has 3 independent non-executive directors and 5 executive directors listed on their board. Directors must not hold directorship more than 5 public listed companies to ensure that directors is able to fulfill their roles and responsibility effectively to the company. Individual training such as Malaysian anti-corruption or anti-money laundering training were taken by board members along with briefings regarding company matter given by company secretary and external auditors. As for remuneration, the remuneration process of chairman, CEO and executive directors was settled out by remuneration committee. The relevance of the remuneration policy, procedures and guidelines are continuously reviewed by remuneration committee. Tenure limit on independent directors is 9 years. However, if the board wants to retain the independent director longer, they should seek annual shareholders' approval. That's all from me. Moving on to the next presenter. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Aiman. I will continue with the Principle B, Effective Audit and Risk Management. Referring to the annual reports, the board is committed to providing a balanced, clear and comprehensive assessment of the group finance. How do they manage to come out with this excellent report? So Pohkong Holding Berhad is prepare all the statements following the provision of the Companies Act of 2016, Malaysian Financial Reporting and International Financial Reporting Standard that has been verified internationally. They also organize meeting with the external auditor to ensure the orderly and the efficient conduct of the business. For the risk management, the board responsibility is for maintaining a sound system of the risk management and internal control in the company, and the group covering the financial and non-financial aspect, including the risk assessment. So the group has formalized an SOP that is subjected to review the exclusive committee, endorsed by the audit committee, and subsequently approved by the board. So that's how they do for the risk management. So now I pass to the next presenter. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Aishatun. So I will continue with Principle C at Pohkong. First is corporate disclosure policy, that they have no different in 2020 and 2021, which is the board has ensured a timely disclosure of material information pertaining to the company's performance. Second is leveraging on information technology for effective dissemination of information, and they also have no different in 2020 and 2021, which is Pohkong have given all information and announcement on company's website. But they have different in section focusing on corporate governance, which contain and in 2020 they have adequate policies relating to section 17A corporate liability of the MACC Act 2009, policies and procedure relating to anti-money laundering and anti-terrorism financing and proceed of unlawful activities at 2001 AMLA. While in 2021 they have removed this section and replaced it with anti-bribery and corruption policy. Third is encourage shareholder participation at general meeting. That's also same in these 2 years, which is the code recommend at least 28 days notice to be given to shareholders. And the executive chairman also brief overview of the financial year's performance and operation of the company at AGM. Also, after AGM, the copies of the press kit and annual report are given to the media. But in 2021, due to the COVID-19 pandemic, they have to change the AGM from physical meeting to online meeting. So, the shareholders just have to attend via online. Fourth is pool voting, which are the same in that 2 years, 2020 and 2021. Next is effective communication and proactive engagement, which also same in that 2 years, where major corporate development and happening have always been duly and promptly announced to all shareholders in line with Bursa Securities' objective of ensuring transparency and good corporate governance practice. The company's website also contains all announcements made to Bursa Securities, as well as the contact details of the contact designated to respond to any requires. And the last one is compliance statement, where in 2020, the board is of the view that the group is generally in compliance with the principle and recommendation of the code, while in 2021, they are complying with the principle and recommendation of the MCCG 2017. So that's all from me. Thank you.
So for the conclusion, Pohkong continues to stand in today's industry and has always excelled as an apprentice to the national economy. The element of CSR promoted and practices by management have shown accuracy in focusing on the interests of the organization and to the community. Last but not least, the company always worked hard to meet their objectives, financial, operational and strategy, as well as achieving long-term sustainability. That's all from me and my team. Assalamualaikum.